Hey everyone, Paul here from TabletopGamer.com, and in this video I'm going to be doing a unboxing and just the first impressions of the 3 drawers module from HobbyZone.pl, which is part of their Modular Workshop System. So this is what it's basically going to look like when it's fully assembled. And there's the pretty simple assembly instructions. So first thing we have is the magnets, because all of these are magnetized so that the different modules fit together. And I'm just going to go through and pull out all the pieces. And I'll just lay them out here. There is a ton of these little pieces in here, and I'm going to go through and I'll show you guys how this all fits together. It actually isn't as difficult to put this together as it looks. Like, there's a ton of pieces here, but they're a lot of smaller pieces are just for inside the drawers, and they come together pretty easily. So make a little bit of room here, and I'll show you guys how this stuff fits together. Okay, so let's start with the actual drawers themselves. I'll go through that in a sec here. Okay, so the drawers themselves basically are just made from this piece that goes in the bottom, and then we have these pieces here, and there's like notches here on each side. So that just basically sits like that, and then you get another piece that goes like this, and then there's the back piece that essentially goes like that, and there's a front piece that looks similar to the one in the back, but it just has a little notch here so you can pull it out, and that just goes in like this. And that's it. And then you basically just glue the, you glue the parts together, obviously. And when it is glued, I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second. But before I do that, I'm just going to move that out of the way here, and I'll show you what all these little pieces are for. So there's a ton of these little pieces, and they just go like this. So they just fit in like this, like that. Really easy to assemble, and these ones you don't have to glue. In fact, I wouldn't recommend gluing them, because that way you can change the layout. So basically how this works is that this goes inside here, right? Obviously these pieces would be glued, the outside pieces would be glued together so it would stay. So it just forms like a little drawer, and you can put different parts in it, and if you wanted to have, like, something more like that, where you have a big space or even a bigger one like this, then you can do that. So it's up to you how you kind of lay it out. So that's the drawer, and this is what it looks like once it's fully glued and assembled. Okay, so those are the drawers. So there's 3 of those in there in this particular one, and then we have the main piece, which basically the way that one gets assembled is it's pretty simple. So there's this piece here that just fits into there like that, and the other side here, and then we have another piece like that which also fits in here. I should put this side off. So that goes in like this, and that goes Probably easier if I just do it this way. Line these up. So that forms kind of the two inside parts, and then we have the bottom here. The bottoms are the ones with the holes for the magnets and the notches that are like that, and those just basically go like this and like that. And then there's another piece just like it with the two holes in the top, which fits on top like so. And so that's basically what you create. Of course, you have to glue these pieces, right? Just use some wood glue, and that forms that part. And then there's also the backing that looks like that, and that basically just slots over like this, and then that way. Oops, I lost the bottom part. One sec here. So that way, there's the backing there. Okay. And I'll show you guys, I have one that I already made yesterday that's fully assembled and glued, so you can see more or less how it works. Those are the drawers, and of course the backing. And once it's all glued and the glue is dry, it's really sturdy. Like, I like it. And then of course the drawers just kind of slide in and out like that. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of pieces, but it's not really that hard to assemble that. It's just, you're basically just assembling, oops, this part here. So you're basically just assembling the main part, right? And then the drawers are assembled the same way, just times 3, right? It just looks like a lot of pieces, mainly like you have a lot of these little ones, because these are the sides for the drawers, and there's a ton of these little guys, which is basically just for the spacers inside the drawers, but that takes like 2 seconds to put these together, right? So that just goes inside the drawer. So that's pretty much it. I mean, this is you know, it does look like a lot of pieces, but it wasn't too difficult to put it together. Now, let's see if I can grab the camera here off the tripod and see if I can show you guys more or less what it looks like. See if I get the right angle here. So that's basically what it looks like, you know, sitting on the table as part of the system. So, you know, obviously you can have another, like here's the paint module. So that would kind of sit on top like that if you wanted a paint module on top, or there's a whole bunch of different options that they have as part of that modular system. So these things just pull out, put whatever stuff you want in there, and close it off. Pretty cool. I like it. It's the product is pretty high quality, and it was easy to put together, easy to glue the stuff. When you do glue it, I did discover that, I mean, they do say it in the instructions. When you glue these pieces, when you put the glue in, just get a small piece of like masking tape or like painter's tape, and just glue the pieces so that doesn't happen, right? So they don't kind of fall apart. The glue will kind of hold it in place, but if you're moving stuff around, it will fall off. So when I glue a piece, I usually put like one small piece of tape here, one small piece here, and then that holds that piece, and then I go on to building the rest of it, and then your stuff is not falling apart on you while you're building it. Okay? So that's pretty much it. That's my first impressions and just my review of this product so far. You know, having put together one of them, I'll be building the second one here in a second. It's pretty good. I like it. I think it's a good product. Pretty high quality. It's not too expensive. Shipping is a little bit expensive to North America, but outside of that, you know, it's a great product, very well done, and I like the high quality, like the way that it's machined and the stuff that's made. Like all these things fit perfectly into the notches. Like there's no you know, there's no space, there's no extra, like, let me just grab a piece here. Like the way everything kind of fits into the slots, it's pretty much perfect. Like, you know, there's no extra space or whatever. There's like, it's, you know, the nearest, I don't even know what this is, 1/10 of a millimeter or something. Like, it's crazy. So I like it. It's a high quality product, and I'm happy with it. I'm just putting together the rest of these guys. I've put together a few. Get this one out of the way here. I've put together a few of the pieces so far, and I'm continuing to build the rest. So I will shoot more videos showing you guys. I'll probably do a box opening of this guy here next, the 6-drawer unit, so you guys can see how all the pieces look when they come in the box, and what it looks like assembled. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.